Yo, what's up? This your boy Cortez G from HHAD.com. Alright, this debate topic is about where would you rank 2Pac's Me Against the World album. First off, I apologize for giving you guys the misconception that we were talking about where would you rank this album amongst 2Pac albums. No, where would you rank it amongst all hip-hop albums, which some of you guys got it, some of you guys didn't. Which if you saw the poll question and the answers, it would have made sense, but it's cool, it's all good. For me, I say it's a top 10 easily, and it should be for you, especially if you were a fan of the All Eyez On Me album and the Machiavelli album, in terms of this was the setup. Like, this was the one of the 1-2 punch. This the album that really had people checking for Pac. Like, the first two albums were cool, 2Pac's Now and Strictly for My Niggas, but with Me Against the World, Pac had been shot, he'd been convicted of rape. So this album was deep, it was personal, it was spiritual, revealing, and it produced some hits. You got the album's title track, Me Against the World, Shed So Many Tears, Lord Knows, Temptations, and what's so ironic, you take a song like Temptations, a song that didn't get the recognition that it should, in my opinion, but it's still a classic to this day. Like, those of you that's been following HHAD, you would know some of the qualifications that should be met to be labeled as a classic. One, does it still go hard now as it did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Is it still relevant as it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Temptation meet both of those qualifications, because here's a guy that wants to do right, wants to be an honest man, but one of his struggles are women. And those type of guys are out there to this day. Like, everybody don't want to live a promiscuous lifestyle, even from a male perspective, or you have at one point and now you've outgrown that, and but that's still one of your struggles. And so I like the way 2Pac was man enough and smart enough to even address that issue from that perspective. So with that being said, Me Against the World, to me, easily top 10 album of all time. But let's see what you guys got to say. Okay, Frank Hatley Jr. out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania says, I have come to the conclusion that Me Against the World is his #1 album, and Dear Mama is probably the very best rap song ever recorded. Byron McDaniel says, I think this is his best. He made this album truly from the heart. Every song came clean on. Carla out of Toledo, Ohio says, #1 in my book, period. Kari the Dre says, way better than All Eyez On Me, in my opinion. C-Ball Johnson out of Richmond, California says, that album is better than a lot of albums today. Boom, and there you have it. Hey, it's been real. You guys, y'all know what to do. Y'all see the speak pipe button. Hey, leave a comment. The podcast definitely coming soon. We in the process of it, so you guys just stick with it. We on the way. Also, for your independent artists, if you have any music that you want posted on the website, please send the cover art and the MP3 files to mymusic@hiphopalbumdebate.com. mymusic, MYMUSIC @hiphopalbumdebate.com. Follow us on all the social sites, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and Instagram. Hey, it's been real. Cortez G signing off for HHAD.com, the site where the real debate goes on. And oh yeah, this is a My Music Passions company